Welcome back to another 2.5 stars. I'm joined by
Jason?
And Kelly, or not Kelly,
Eric. You know that you're half dwarf, right?
I think
What if I'm
Eric,
the Brad Pitt of dwarf kind?
Kelly, his wife, fucked it a lot.
What's up, guys? It's Steve. I had hair when I was younger.
Like, watch this, guys. I'm gonna totally make them do it. Oh!
What's up, guys? It's Steve with App Gaming, and welcome back to another 2.5 stars. I am joined by
Eric?
Kelly.
and Rick.
what's way off? Ricky, why are you so far over? Where the fuck did you go?
Let me fix that.
No, I got it. Yeah, actually, fix the camera while I read.
Because I can see the camera's
yeah.
way off.
This week we watched Halloween, the 1978 version, directed and written by John Carpenter, and written also by Deborah Hill, starring Donald Pleasance, Jamie Lee Curtis, and Tony Moran. IMDb synopsis: 15 years after murdering his sister on Halloween night, 1963, Michael Myers escapes from a mental hospital and returns to the small town of Haddonfield, Illinois, to kill again. What do you guys think?
That was fucking Southern California. I'll stake my reputation on that.
No,
Yeah,
100% was Southern
This is
California.
fake news. You know, that's one thing. California is so big on making all the other states seem like they're shitty.
Right?
Isn't that like a nonsense fucking thing to do? They're like, oh, this wouldn't happen in California. Nothing bad ever happens here.
Oh, you think that's what that's what you mean? Okay, I thought you meant like for scenery, because we traveled from here to the other side, and there's a lot of beautiful in between. So I thought that's what you meant.
Oh, yeah. Well, I mean, Illinois is actually pretty cool looking from what I remember. They had like cool trees that we don't have. All we have in Southern California is dumbasses and bullshit like shrubs.
Yeah, it's all and palm
Garbage.
trees.
I don't want no
Fucking
shrubs.
garbage trees that like
Shrub is,
you're supposed to cut them down.
I don't know how you put that one together for that song. Ricky, do you want to do me a favor and get the light? Because you are too dark and it is not showing up.
What light?
Is the one
He
in the
looks like a
dining room?
ghost. Let's just leave it with Ghost Ricky.
Or you move up just a little bit.
We got him, Stan. We smoked that turd.
See, just like in this movie, they didn't have enough budget for the lights, so that's why it's
Yeah. Well,
Dark.
Are you
Still-
making fun of Steve's budget, dude?
I have shitty
Hey,
dogs
ours
that
isn't
keep busting our goddamn
any better.
lights
Yeah.
too.
If I stay still, no one can see me, so everyone's vision is based on movement. See? Now you can
Ricky's
see
the
me.
Ricky's the new fucking that hybrid dinosaur from the new movie that will like it can camouflage and then it like bites
The
the
X
dude's head off.
monster, whatever the
Yeah.
hell that thing is.
Now you
Yeah.
can't. Now you can see me?
Nah,
Now you
no,
can't.
no. We're gonna call you the Magic Man. Now you see me. Now you don't.
Oh man, I wish I had the John Cena thing.
Wait, was
Yeah,
he the
I
Magic
mean-
Man?
No, but he doesn't. Now you see me.
You
now
can't
don't
see
thing.
me?
Oh,
Can't see me. Shit. Yeah. Can't want this thing. Anyways, yeah. I mean, that's also the budget is also the reason this was filmed in Los Angeles and not fucking Illinois, because it couldn't travel to Illinois with all this equipment and shit like that on a tiny little budget. So plus, this is where all the actors are and shit. So
Well, it also may have
Yeah.
gotten stolen.
got
plus there
stolen.
is no
Yeah, their
Haddonfield,
I see.
Illinois.
Yeah,
or
I mean,
not
they could've still
Haddonfield.
done it in
What'd
Yeah.
I say? That's not the name
got
of
it
the
right.
town.
Haddonfield,
I did
right?
it. Oh, it sounded like I was wrong.
No, no.
Okay.
No, you're good.
I just assume you're wrong too. I didn't even know
Right?
you said-
Just usually that's
Right
a,
there.
no. It's a safe bet, really, because I just spew bullshit.
You've been hanging out with Ricky too much. That's a side effect of hanging out with Ricky.
Me, Eric. All right, bro. Like, you need to fucking look yourself in the mirror there. All right, bro. Like,
See?
I think-
What did I
I
tell
think-
you? I told
I
you
think-
more bullshit.
I
He
think you
immediately starts
spew
off with more
just
bullshit.
as much, if not more bullshit than
No.
I do.
No,
Yeah,
no, it's
Yeah.
close. It
No, I
could
don't
be
think-
a tie.
I don't
but
even think
definitely
it's a
not-
fucking tie.
I'm not winning that one.
Oh, you are
You
definitely
win that
winning that one. No, you are definitely winning that one there. Eric.
You
sorry,
win it.
Sorry. to
Ricky,
burst your
I'm
little
giving you
bubble
an
there.
opportunity to be better at me than something. If I was you, I'd take that.
You see, like, more bullshit. Spit out there more
Oh
bullshit
man.
is what he's doing. You
That's
see?
not
You
bullshit.
see? You see?
That one's not bullshit. I was literally trying to be nice.
So that was Eric's attempt at being nice.
Yeah, that was me being such a gracious person. I mean,
Oh yeah.
I get no respect.
So Ricky, this is a 3 times your movie budget. It's $300,000, and it made
Well, it's
150
fucking
million.
1970 something though.
Yeah, I mean it's adjusted to like 1.3 million, but still $300,000,
Hmm.
Ricky. That
Okay.
gets you $150 million. All right.
Ricky, I'm sorry, but we just found somebody who took the cake on the bullshit department because $300,000 in 1970 something is like $70 million now.
I
Or
just did a
7. That's-
calculator. I just did a calculator and it adjusts to 1 point.
No, that
3 million
calculator's wrong. How much could you
From
buy
the
a gallon
government.
of milk for?
From the
go-
government.
They definitely told the truth about it. It's really easy. How much was a gallon of milk or a gallon of gas? And then figure out the difference.
How am I supposed to figure that out? They didn't have the internet that was going to log how much a gallon of gas or a gallon of milk were.
They
You
know,
know,
how much
do
it was.
you know where
All
you
that
would get the?
stuff
Do you know where you
has
get the
been written
information
down.
for a gallon of gas? Would be from the government. The government would be
Yeah.
the ones who would have that information.
And
but
you
I'm
know
not supposed
what?
to trust the government because that's what this one's from.
And guess what? They're hiding it from you for a reason. Because they'll just figure that most people just eat it up. Oh yeah, it's only 300,000 to what was it, $1.1 million?
1.3.
You could buy a fucking house for $20,000
Uh-huh.
Yeah,
that
from a
right
Sears
now
catalog.
would sell for $1.3 million.
Yeah, from a Sears catalog, you could buy that son of a bitch.
Okay, maybe that's the comparison to make is you could buy a $20,000 house that's now worth $1.3 million. So you just go 20,000. How many 20,000s fits in 300? I suck at math.
I don't
Like
know. I'm
7?
not allowed to do math
There's-
anymore. Apparently.
Math
Like
is actually a
15?
government conspiracy, Steven.
Yeah, I guess it is.
So
We
you
need to
just
go to
do
teriology.
15.
It's
Yeah.
it's 1, Eric. It's 1. Teriology tells me it's 1.
Exactly.
100% it's 1.
Mhm.
That's what teriology tells me. For sure.
I'm telling you right now, dude, the inflation stuff is all like it's meant to fuck with people. It
I'm
just
not going to
is.
go search a million places for an inflation calculator. I chose the first one, and it was .gov. That's what I used.
Wait,
We're
is
going
it
with
6?
this number.
What's 6
Huh?
times 20,000? Does that get you up to 300?
No clue.
Eric, why are you asking math questions?
Wait, here we go. I'm going to use a calculator. That's what I'm going to do. They have them on the internet.
They have them on your phone. I have a
I
calculator
don't know where my
app.
phone is right now.
Like it's a crazy app called Calculator. Try it out sometime. Pretty cool. Give it a
So
4.5
120,000
rating.
is 6 times
Oh, it's 15
20,000.
times 1 point. Wait a second.
Super riveting podcast.
I know, right?
Hey, why don't you guys talk about some of the great stuff Jason was doing?
So he did.
Jason?
You mean Michael Myers?
Yeah.
$4.5 million. That seems closer to me. $4.5 million. That seems closer.
Okay, that's
I'm
fine.
going to go with that. They
All
don't
right, you
know
go
how to
with
do
that.
calculations.
Okay.
They're fucking fibbing. My God, you
So,
could buy a fucking car
uh,
for like $6,000.
So
You don't need to buy one. You just
I
steal
don't know
one
if
from a
it's
guy
just
and then just drive
me
around and nobody
or
reports the
if
car
it
stolen.
was, like they actually did, give a decent amount of time in the movie there. But when those two went upstairs to fuck, it seemed like they only went up there to fuck for like a couple minutes, like 2-3 minutes.
Oh, it
And
was
then
seconds,
Michael Myers
bro.
went up in there and he just decided to fucking stab the shit out of him. You know what I mean?
Man,
like it
guys
seems
in the
like he just kind
70s
of Minuteman that. You know what I mean? Like I don't know.
Second
like,
man.
Yeah.
It was. It was like 30 seconds.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like
You're
there was
being
a-
generous, I think.
Yeah.
Is that what the population problem actually is? Is that
Yeah,
dudes don't take 30 seconds anymore?
I guess, yeah. Because that was like really quick. I was like, damn, like didn't last at all, dude.
I was
Like,
so
what the fuck,
jealous.
bro?
Like, how nice would that be? You just fire off and you're done right away. No sweating.
The look
No
on
thinking,
Kelly's face is
fuck,
like,
is it
no,
gonna
not
happen this
fucking
fucking
early.
time? It would be really nice, dude. I'd be fucking pumped on that.
She's like, I bet you fucking would.
Oh, you watching a movie? What movie is
Dr.
that?
Loomis is a pile of shit in this thing. Dude doesn't do shit. Like for one, like I said, the Michael steals that fucking car and nobody
Uh-huh.
reports it to the police.
Oh, hell no.
There's also seems to only be one police officer in this fucking town.
Uh-huh.
Right. And
Like-
he's the dad of the girl that got murdered.
Yeah. And then like I think one of them dies in here, and then like so there's two cops in the beginning
Yeah.
of this thing,
Yeah.
and then by the end of it there's only one officer in this whole
Uh-huh.
thing.
Yeah.
So
Yep.
Well, also, like, he got in the mental place or whatever, what, like at 6, I think they were trying to say,
Yeah.
yeah,
He was-
yeah.
roughly. And then, 15 years later, and then he busts out, and then he knows how to drive.
Uh-huh.
Yeah. They do say something like somebody taught him how to drive, which I'm like, all right, yeah. So you're taking this dude in there, and like somebody is just fucking taking Michael out, who's doesn't seem super stable, so he's probably murdering some motherfuckers out to learn how to drive, because that's what what's his name Loomis says is like, oh, so somebody just taught him how to drive, and they're like, yeah, he seems to be doing pretty good on his own. So yeah,
How
I was
hard is
like,
it to drive?
Yeah,
It's not that hard.
at 6 years, when you've never had experience with it whatsoever or really seen a car fucking drive, he doesn't
Yeah,
have that
just
much
like-
experience with a fucking car at all.
No.
He's been in an institute for 15 years. Like
Yeah.
he hasn't moved from that spot. He's been in there the whole time.
Never
So I
seen
don't-
anyone,
yeah.
shift and drive and all that.
Well, it's not if it was a manual, I'd be like, all right, I'm calling bullshit. But it's literally pull it to D and push the gas pedal and then do this.
How does he know
True.
that though? How does
Yeah,
he know
He
that?
was
though?
6
but if you
years
don't know
old.
what D stands for,
He's 6
Exactly.
years old. Maybe he paid attention. He didn't. You know what? He paid enough attention to know where to cut that girl's throat. He's not an idiot. He just loves killing. He's misunderstood. You know why his name is Crumbopulous Michael on that show? I do, because he's reincarnated as that sweet ass bug, and he didn't get caught. He just loves killing.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh man, poor Crumbopulous Michael. Should have lasted longer.
Oh god, yeah.
Yeah, no shit.
Bunch of shit. They should have made a video game on that guy too.
Oh, that would have actually been a really cool video game.
Yeah.
So the
Um,
horse shit they did make.
Well, they made a High
I'm
on
just
Life,
kidding.
and that was pretty good. so.
I never seen it. That's why I was saying that.
I mean, that was basically like a what's that called? Like homage to Crumbopulous Michael, because you're a
Yeah, you're a fucking
bounty hunter in that thing.
Yeah, and you go
Oh, no
around
shit.
killing a bunch.
Yeah.
Yeah, you go around killing a bunch of fucking gang lords and shit like that.
They just
Cool.
didn't base it fully in like the Rick and Morty world. So,
Yeah.
I mean, it could just be another portal through. That's all it is. But yeah,
Yeah, pretty much.
no. Yeah.
Oh.
I mean, I don't know. I don't know why. I feel like Jamie Lee Curtis didn't get enough accolades.
Like
know what I
out of this
mean?
movie? I mean,
Like at all. I feel like she, like the actresses that everybody talks about, other than like Sandra Bullock, are all kind of like not good at their job.
yeah.
You know what I mean?
I don't know.
And
I
then,
think
like,
she- I
nobody
think she got
really
quite a
talks
bit out of
about
this.
it.
She's, she's the scream queen. Like, all the horror
Yeah.
stuff and shit like that. She's like the top of that shit. Like, she's the fucking top like final girl in these horror movies and shit like that. So I mean,
Mhm.
she gets her revenge in the new stuff, which is really fucking cool.
It was
She's
so
like
rad
fucking-
watching her stab that piece of shit in the eye.
Yeah.
With the,
I was
Uh,
like, dude, this
hanger.
is how you're supposed to do it. Hell
She, like,
yeah.
Cause she full on makes like a Sarah Connor fucking transformation in the new trilogy, for the Halloween stuff. Like she's got like a whole fucking trap made for Michael and shit, because she knows that motherfucker's getting out. This is the reason she's like estranged from her daughter in the movies, because like she's been trying to teach her how to defend herself this whole time. Her daughter knows how to fucking use a gun and fight and all that stuff, but she just leaves that stuff because her mom's fucking crazy, according to her. And then Michael comes back and she traps him, and then Lori traps her in the fucking basement, or traps him in the basement. I was like, she made all these fucking traps in this house. It's fucking
Hmm.
cool. So, and for her to come from this, where she doesn't know shit, but she still fucking manages to defend herself in this thing. Stabs him in the eye with the hanger, gets him with the fucking knitting needle. So I was like, fuck yeah,
Yeah, that was rad.
yeah,
I really like the stabbing in the eye part.
yeah.
I was like, yes, finally, one of these dimwits does something that makes sense.
Yeah.
This is excellent.
Probably should have got him in the throat with the knife after he was down, after she stabbed
Well,
him.
that's
like
what I
that,
kept
but,
yelling at her,
Yeah.
and
Oh,
Kelly
I
was
know.
mad. I'm
You
like,
didn't listen.
"Stab her
No,
in
I
the-"
wasn't mad. I
Stab
was
'em.
just like, yeah, if she did this, there wouldn't be all these sequels. Like, this
Yeah.
guy's invincible, and like literally could have just.
Well, I mean,
Sawed
what
his head off.
he has the fucking curse of Cain or whatever it is, and apparently this curse of Cain makes the dude immortal.
More or less, yeah.
Okay, yeah.
Yeah, he goes through weird transformations. Like, I think the second one, I want to say, I think he's in the second one, but the third one, I believe, is his niece.
Yeah, third one's a different story.
Yeah, the third one's like his niece or something like that. And it might even be him possessing his niece or some shit. There's like the fourth one, I think, is the one where we get the druids involved, and that's where the curse comes in, and like this fucking whole thorn thing and stuff comes through, which makes him immortal. And then there's like a copycat in one of like 5. It's like a bunch of, it's the same weird shit that they did with Jason. Like Jason has the same kind of weird stuff, because like the first one in Friday the 13th is his mom. The second one's Jason,
Right.
who's come back somehow fully grown man because he died as a child.
Yeah. Yeah.
Mhm.
And then he comes back as this fucking vengeance thing to like kill stuff. And then he
I'm
dies.
vengeance.
Yeah, he gets like dropped at the bottom of the lake, and then he breaks loose again. And then there's one where like some girl frees him because she's infatuated with the lore of Jason Voorhees and stuff, and a bunch of people get killed in Crystal Lake again.
He's Batman.
There's a point where he ends up in like New York or some shit. He's killing people there. There's also one where he's in space and gets
God damn
gets
it.
fucking he gets like put into this weird nano thing, and like he gets like robot face, like a metal mask and shit, and it's like fucking weird, and he kills a bunch of people in a hologram, which is weird.
Fuck.
Are you being
Yeah.
for real right now?
I'm being for real. That is fucking
Mhm.
Jason X, dude. Yeah. Michael Myers doesn't go as off the wall. It still goes off the wall, but doesn't go as off the wall as that one. The Jason
Yeah.
versus Freddy one is where Freddy Krueger resurrects Jason to help him kill people, and then they somehow pull Freddy out of the dreamland, and then Jason and Freddy fight. And it's pretty.
Wait,
it's pretty
doesn't
much-
Freddy just kick his ass?
No, actually, Jason kills Freddy, but it's like assumed
How?
Freddy lets Jason kill him because Freddy's smart and Jason's just a big brute, So Freddy's like,
Yeah.
"Fuck yeah! If you kill me, then I get to go back in the dreamland or some shit." I don't know. He's got some plan,
Yeah.
and they're supposed to make a Jason versus Freddy 2, but we haven't seen it yet. But that's one of those things where it's like, it's whoever the director or writer wants to win those things. It's what it is. It's just like the crossovers in comic books and shit. Whoever they want to win is who's gonna win. It doesn't matter like the logistics of this thing. Like, why the fuck is so and so beating the Hulk or something? That's like that doesn't make any sense. Oh,
Yeah.
it makes sense because it's who this person wants to win. So
Makes sense.
Yeah.
It's whoever they're pandering to.
exactly, the Pandaverse. Did you make sure Kathleen Kennedy's
The
not under your bed,
Pandaverse?
Eric? Have
Well,
you
she's
watched
been
it yet?
ruining Star Wars from wherever she's at. I should probably go try and find her there. It's not wrong. It's just like,
but, yeah.
yeah, let's
I
just
really
make a
like-
very soon.
I really like this movie. Like, I don't know. It's a really good horror movie, really good slasher. Like, there are better like horror movies nowadays. Like, Conjuring is still like fucking top of that. It does such a great job of being scary. This isn't scary, but I think it does a good job as being a slasher, and a slasher with
Yeah,
no fucking
I'm sure it-
blood. Like,
Yeah, it wasn't
doesn't
too bad.
Yeah,
it
It's not
doesn't do
pouring
that.
blood.
Yeah.
I did actually really like that. And then also that I could make the no blood, and then also that I could make fun of the guy for taking like a second and a half to.
No, exactly,
done.
exactly. Because
That was
really
funny.
that was like, I'm like, is there just some kind of like weird time dilation here? They're not going, and I was like, no. He just watched the dude walk up into his sister's room, and there for like 3 seconds, immediately walk back out, and then he goes and walks it there with a knife. Like that's what this is. Like she like didn't even touch it. Like she just kind of like looked at it. And he was like, oh, okay, I'm done, babe. See you later. It's like, yeah, that's cool. You know? And yeah. So I don't know. I mean, like maybe sex ed wasn't all that great back in the day, and they just held hands while topless, and that's what they thought sex was.
Well, even then, he was finishing pretty fucking fast from that.
Yeah,
He
yeah,
was just like, "God, your hand."
yeah.
I'm done.
I mean, I'm not putting it past the dude. I mean, it's that was kind of a bit
Ridiculous.
yeah.
Hmm.
I mean,
You're right over there.
yeah.
Playing a game.
Yeah,
You killed me.
Just like, dude, what the heck? I don't know. I kind of liked the pacing. This was still a good horror movie.
Yeah.
The
I mean,
pacing
it was
is
a good
good.
horror movie for the for back in the day,
Yeah.
I mean, it's not super scary. This is like a good. I want
No.
to see something that's kind of creepy, but I don't want to see the fucking Conjuring and shit my pants.
Yeah, well, if you
well, I
never
mean-
saw any horror movies, this would probably, I don't know.
No, yeah,
If
and
you,
I
if
mean,
you
like,
see
at the
so
very
many of a
least-
genre, you're like,
Yeah, and at the very least, they don't have fucking middle-aged unemployed Darth Maul trying to pose as a fucking damn demon. You know what I mean? Like,
Yeah, that is true.
I mean, they don't have that. So like that's definitely step in the right direction for
Nope,
horror.
instead you
movies.
have Captain Kirk mask painted white.
Exactly. Was that a Captain Kirk?
Yeah. The first
Okay.
movie
Yeah.
is Captain Kirk mask painted white, and then they had to change it out after that because the people were like, "What the fuck, guys? No, you can't do that." So, and they had more money the next time, so they were able to make a different mask.
mm.
Captain Kirk's like, "What the hell, bro? I
Yeah.
thought we were cool.
But we're buddies, man.
What the hell?"
Yeah, it didn't sound like he was too fond of it, and it sounded like Mike Myers wasn't too fond that there was a. I mean, obviously this was before he was big, but
Big, yeah.
that there was a serial killer named Michael Myers,
Yeah.
the actor.
And
Yeah,
I like
that's
how
nice.
he's just kind of like hanging out behind shit. Like he just like shows up and is like looking around the edge of a thing and then disappears. Like he's just like menacing the whole time, but still not fucking scary. Like there was not one jump scare in this thing,
Oh no.
but like he was just like always there. It was like dude is being fucking creepy as fuck. I don't know, like like at this point in the story, like Laurie is not related to him. Like that came up in the
Right.
second movie
Second one, yeah.
where like they say that she was adopted by the Strodes after their parents died in a car wreck, like while Michael was in the
Oh,
institute.
they
which
say
is
car
like,
wreck?
Why the hell
Yeah.
are you gonna want to be
Oh, so-
adopted by the parents of this fucking kid?
no, other way around.
Oh, okay.
So Michael kills his sister. Somehow Laurie, I don't know how old she would have been because she would have known then.
No, I figured about 2 because how did I do this? Okay. It was 15 years later.
And she's
and he was 6
Okay,
and
yeah.
she was 17 in the movie. So
Okay,
There
yeah,
you
no,
go.
that makes sense. Yeah.
so
then,
that's why
yeah,
she was like
that-
in the
that's-
car
yeah.
while that happened and
Yeah.
oh,
That's
so I didn't
young
know
enough-
car wreck. I thought that Michael killed them.
Hmm.
That was what I
No.
assumed.
No,
Oh,
so like
okay.
her parent or the Myers family were supposedly killed in a car wreck while Michael was in the institute. That's not brought up anywhere in this
Oh.
movie, but
Right.
Loomis finds this information, finds out the Strodes adopted Laurie, and turns out she's Michael's sister also. So like the only reason I can think that Michael's obsessed with going after Laurie is because he sees her dropping the keys off at the house.
Mm-hmm. Like,
So-
oh, you came here.
Yeah.
I think it's because she's hot, and he's like, you know what? I killed a hot lady before, and it was rad. I'm gonna kill a hot lady again.
Yeah.
Because then he like
doesn't
goes to the
know.
then he
Am
goes
I
to the elementary
stream
school
now?
and stalks Tommy for a while.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And it's
Hello?
so it's like he sees the
Robert.
people there. He sees them at the house, and he's going after them because they're at the house for some reason. I don't know. Like he's just like territorial, I guess. He's like, "Hey, get the fuck off my porch! What are you guys doing over there?" So he starts stalking them.
Get off my stoop, bitch.
Because then he also kills the cop in the house. You know, and so it's just I don't know.
So honestly, what you're saying is that he's just like a territorial dog there.
Yeah.
And people are fucking invading on his stoop, and they shouldn't have been invading on his stoop. So it's their fucking.
Yeah,
a
and the
mad
other
dog.
people just got in the way.
Yeah. Exactly.
So you're saying they got what they deserved?
They got what they deserved. They
I
got
get
what
it.
they deserve. I mean, look. I mean, look. Are you gonna just go sit there and find a fucking lion's den and then go and try to get into that lion's den and hang out in there? No, because that lion's gonna come in there and be like, "What the fuck, bro? Get the fuck out of here! I'm gonna eat you."
Ricky, are you blaming the victim? You realize this is an argument used by victim blamers the world over.
Okay, I'm just
Oh,
saying.
sometimes they
I-
have it coming, Eric.
Yeah.
Yeah, exactly. You see, fucking Robert fucking gets it. He understands.
Yep.
You know.
Yep.
gotta
Robert gets it.
fucking- Yeah. See, sometimes they just have it coming. You know. And you can do about it.
Son of a bitch, what are you even doing here?
Uh-huh. Like literally, like
Oh
what
my
the fuck
God.
were they doing there in the first place? Literally, it's just like going to the goddamn lion's den and expecting to not get your fucking shit eaten. All right, dude. Like it's gonna fucking happen. Why did you do it? You're stupid for doing it. You know, like
If
Ooh,
you bring
I'm gonna go
enough
fucking-
ammo,
yeah. Well, I mean, yeah, like you can do that, but did they? No, they didn't. They went in there and they tied a fucking goddamn fucking, fucking theoretical fucking stake to their fucking face and was like, "This lion ain't shit." You know.
why didn't they just chop Michael Myers' head off? I think that would be the
They do that
plan.
eventually, and
Yeah.
he comes back anyways.
What?
Oh.
Yeah, it's like it might even happen in the second movie.
Oh my gosh.
Did they feed him to hogs?
No, I don't think he's gotten fed to
Then
hogs. yet.
that's their mistake.
Yeah,
That's their mistake. They didn't feed the fucker to hogs. You see, once
Actually,
again,
that's
they're
a
fucking
scary
up.
thought. Hannibal Lecter running fucking Michael Myers.
No, that wasn't Hannibal Lecter that was feeding people to hogs. That was
I know. I'm just bringing that up. That was
some
that
other guy.
That was in one of those shows though.
yeah, it was the guy that
Yeah.
like Hannibal ate the face off
It's
of.
fucking Gary Oldman.
Oh yeah, Gary Oldman
Commissioner?
is Michael Myers.
Yeah, his
That
name's
would
like
be the
Gary
shit.
Vance or something, or something. It's some weird name.
Were you gonna
like-
say Commissioner
No,
Gordon, Eric?
They have
Yes.
no remember
That's
remember
exactly
him in
what I was gonna say.
The Professional. Remember Gary Oldman? He was the bad guy in The Professional.
He was, yeah.
Yeah, have him as Michael Myers, just yelling a guy on coke the whole time. It's the head of the local police department.
It sounds more like the Johnny Depp story.
Well, I mean, if it's got some.
Amber
That
Heard
bitch
could just
shit in my bed.
Amber Heard just comes out like, "See, I fucking told you he was nuts. Look at him." Then you just look over and she's pooping on his bed again, and it was like, "What? What the fuck happened here?"
Didn't one of the witnesses call her Amber Turd in his testimony and no one noticed it?
Yes,
Well, like some people noticed it, but like the prosecution and shit like that didn't notice it.
yes, that's correct.
That this dude actually called her Amber Turd.
Isn't that funny?
It was like a dude
Guy's
in
a
the background,
fucking
like going
gangster,
like,
dude.
"Holy shit, he actually said it."
Oh my god, he's getting away with it. He's getting away with it.
Yeah, pretty much, yeah.
My favorite was fecal delivery.
Oh, man.
What the fuck?
The fecal delivery. Oh my god, he's getting technical about it.
Well, sometimes you gotta do what you gotta do. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
I mean, they wanted him to be professional. You know what I mean?
Well, he was
So-
pretty classy. Like it came off that he wasn't like just because you could have had like I don't know, like fucking. Could you imagine Tom Arnold in his position?
Tom Arnold. Who the fuck is Tom Arnold?
He'd be like fucking doing coke while he was up there.
Yeah. I was like, hang
You'd
on a
just be
second.
doing coke on the
Look,
stand.
I needed a bump, okay? I don't know what to tell you.
wasn't Amber Heard doing bumps of coke on the stand?
That's definitely something that
Yeah.
it looked
Because
like
I mean,
was
she sat there,
happening.
had that napkin, and she like sniffing the fuck out of that napkin.
Yeah.
That her fucking
Well,
lawyer gave
napkin-
her.
Maybe
You
her
know what I
napkin
mean?
smells really good, dude.
Yeah,
No,
like she
that's
was
not how you
definitely
do that.
interested in something inside that napkin. So you know,
Mhm.
I'm just saying. Like,
What a fucking world we live in. Like that's the. Anyways, I like the I this was a movie that they made and I watched it.
Yeah. That's
Nobody
definitely what
caught
happened.
that. Anyways, it was I liked it. I was pretty happy with how it came out. And I
Yeah.
wasn't super
Yeah.
disappointed. Like, you know how sometimes we watch these like older movies and it's
Mhm.
like, what the fuck were we thinking? This is a total piece of shit.
No, okay, look, like as the ways for like older movies go, like I wouldn't say like it truly holds up, but I would say like if you're going from like old movie standards, this was definitely one of the better ones.
No, this thing
Oh,
holds
yeah.
up. man.
Because I
Th-
mean,
this
like
thing
there's
holds up
tons
as
of
a slasher
people-
flick, all right?
I don't know, like, cause
Yeah.
there's tons of people, people out there that are like, oh, like Jaws was a fucking cinematic masterpiece. I was like, half the fucking cast was fucking shit-faced fucking drunk or on drugs. Like one of them had to fucking escape out of fucking country in between shooting because of fucking taxes, because he was tax evading. Like, I mean,
Wesley
like-
Snipes was on that movie?
No, I'm seriously not even exaggerating with the filming of Jaws. Like quite literally, like the cast was like
Wesley
on serious
Snipes'
drugs the entire
conviction
time.
was a
The
travesty of justice, Eric.
The
I
old
know
the dude that owns the fishing boat and that's out there, you like fishing shit like that. Talking about the shark's eyes and shit like that. Like he was perpetually shit faced throughout the entire filming in this. And in between shots, he literally had to leave the country so the federal government wouldn't go and arrest him for tax evasion. Like that's how that
Hey,
movie
taxation
went down.
is theft, all right?
That's how that movie went down.
I've
Like,
seen that written down on the internet somewhere, and I'm pretty sure that might be true.
like this movie was. I mean, like, I'm like, and people say that movie was it was a fucking the greatest of all time. I'm like, bro, that was a fucking coke fueled fucking just frenzy of
all of
fucking random
Hollywood,
shit.
dude.
Podcast in 20 minutes. Can you go poop?
No, I think this thing holds up really well. I think for a slasher flick,
Watch your show.
it's
Put your
really
headphones
well
back.
done. It's just
Oh, it definitely holds up
it,
way
like,
better than Jaws.
the fact that it was basically like unknown people through this thing. I don't know what Jamie Lee Curtis had done before this. I know she has Famous Mom, but I don't know if she did anything huge before this
I
thing.
don't really think. I don't think so.
Because I think that's why they were able to get her, because she didn't cost very much.
No, yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, she did some like TV stuff, it looks like, and that was about it.
I just liked it when she stabbed that guy in the eye.
yeah.
Getting your eye hurt really sucks.
Yeah.
And I can imagine if I was trying to
does.
chase a woman, it would make it extra hard.
Yeah.
Thanks, buddy.
Mm-hmm. Now, what brother do you have to thank for your fucked up eyeball, Eric?
What's that?
I said, what brother do you have to thank for your fucked up eyeball?
The one on here.
Oh,
that-
that's right.
that was-
That's right.
that was
That's
me.
right.
He was trying to shoot me in the nuts, and then he shot me in the eyeball.
Yeah.
I mean, makes sense. It is.
Well, it
what
was
we're talking
downhill.
about.
It was downhill, all right.
Yeah, we were.
Oh,
we
of
were.
course.
We
Oh,
were.
yeah,
However, no, we were. We were doing it on ground that was like this, and I started up at the top of the tree, and then I ran around to the bottom, and he would have shot me in the dick if it was flat ground. So it is what it is. I mean, I started the BB gun fight by point blank shooting him in the back. So, like, I kind of had it coming. I went to the lion's den and it got me. It didn't fuck around. It was like, hey, you're going to find out now. And I was like, oh, come on, really? But that's what happens when you screw around.
yeah. It's also what happens
You
when
know?
you have, brothers like Robert.
You,
I mean,
you
to be
just gotta
fair.
be quicker. That's all. You
Yeah.
just have to duck.
Like Uncle Oli said, I should have ducked. My favorite part about the whole thing was that our uncle decided the thing to do with my two brothers was to have another BB gun fight. Immediately following me, I'm in the doctors getting it looked at, and the two of them know what happened, and they're like, "Fuck it, we'll get in a BB gun fight." My Uncle Oli's shooting one of those fucking pump up bastards,
Oh Jesus Christ!
the ones that'll like kill a bird, and they're like,
Yeah,
"It's
yeah,
fine."
yeah. Oh yeah.
That would have been funny if Robert wrecked him too, and he was in there. With
That would
he
have been.
shows up 20 minutes later. He's like, "Yeah, he fucking got me too."
Oh my god. I'm surprised that literally didn't happen.
That's all I'm saying.
Sounds
Like
a
an hour
fucking
later,
sitcom
my
thing.
grandpa shows up. He's like, "Fucking got me too. A stick got me."
It's the devil stick over
Yeah.
there
Jesus
getting everybody.
Christ. Jesus Christ! Like what the fuck?
We fuck around. It was fun. It wasn't a bad
Yeah.
time.
Yeah, it was a lot
I
of
don't
fun.
have any regrets. It was
Apart
fun.
from that part, yeah. I don't know.
Well-
Maybe wearing safety glasses would have been a good plan.
Well, see, this is the funny part is like I had a plan with the money I was supposed to get paid from work. I was going to buy paintball guns. And I had been in there talking to the guy who owned the Paradise Sporting Goods. I had a deal set up where I was going to be able to get like a real good deal on all the paintballs, paintball guns, and masks. And I made sure to buy, like, I bought masks. At least he had them ready for me to buy with the money I was supposed to be paid. And then my dad was like, "No, I need that money for reasons that are probably gambling." And I didn't get to do it. It was a life lesson. To be honest, Robert might have saved my life because I get up to some shenanigans. And if I didn't actually know that I could be hurt, which I've done stupid stuff since I was shot in the eyeball, I have literally said to myself, "It's fine. I can't get hurt." So,
I mean, like you did go head to head with a cutter blade for your piece of equipment there, and I think
Yeah.
honestly you came out of it better. So
That's
I
true.
mean, it's kind of true in a sense. You know what I mean?
I mean, maybe I was supposed to be Michael in this, and then I'm just blowing it because I don't like killing women.
Yeah.
Don't
Wouldn't that be
knock it till
funny?
you tried it.
Jesus Christ! What the fuck?
I show up at the pearly gates, and he's like, "You didn't realize you were supposed to be doing that? We laid it out pretty clear."
They're just like, no, you can't get in. You fucked up the whole plan here, dude.
I was like, I think I'm gonna go stay at my dad's place here.
Anybody's
for
place?
a couple
Yeah.
of weeks. I'm thinking I might
Being you're safe because
bounce.
you're not a woman. So
All right. It's like I'm thinking I might bounce. See you guys. Fucking out.
Oh, don't be such a spoil sport, Kelly.
Yeah, she's being a
Right.
spoil sport.
He's over there trying to poop on your party. That's no good.
I know.
I like living, I guess.
You gonna do the workaholics, Kelly?
What's that?
Living life.
Oh, not right now. No.
You can't do it now.
No, of course I'm not gonna do it after you tell me to do it.
Exactly. You put her on the spot, bro. She can't do that.
Yeah.
I'm feeling the Michael's urge right now.
Oh my god. That's what is that what you're gonna call it?
Oh, it's funny.
Is that what we
Michael's
call it
urge.
nowadays?
Uh-huh.
Michael's urge.
Mhm.
That shit's pretty
Jesus
funny though.
Christ.
So yeah, like I said, I would watch this movie again. It wasn't weird. I liked it. It was a good movie.
Mhm.
I did. So Kelly's brother, you know how Dwight loves sci-fi, okay, and Jim goes Bears beats Battlestar Galactica.
Mhm.
I can fucking get him with this.
Oh yeah.
Because I can start talking about how Michael lives on Crystal Lake and he
Damn it.
invades people's dreams, and he is gonna fucking be like, "No, he doesn't," and I'll be like, "Yeah,
Yeah.
he does. I've seen all the movies."
It would totally work because my brother just
His
is that way
Wi-Fi
anyways.
router
And
name
then
is Crystal Lake.
yeah, or it was at the
Nice.
time that we used it. Yeah, that's true.
I can get him real good with this. He's never gonna know what hit him.
So is he one of those guys that's gonna flip a gasket if you go like Star Trek Wars, pew pew? And he's gonna be like,
Wait.
no.
No, he's like, he doesn't like sci-fi. He thinks it's stupid. I'm talking about he really loves horror movies though.
He would do that if there was something equivalent in horror movie.
Yeah.
Like
Yeah.
Eric just said, Michael
Yeah.
Myers kills people at Crystal Lake. That would, that's like that kind of mixing.
Like he goes to horror movie convention things, where you could get to see the people that starred in these movies, and he goes to like filming locations of some of the places. So like he's into
horror-
it.
A horror movie
Yeah.
convention would be pretty sweet.
Yeah. So
actually.
he's the kind of
Yeah.
guy that like when he comes over, you're like, I think I might lock up the kitchen knives. Just in case.
No, he's like
No.
the nicest fucking guy ever. He's super fucking.
That's how they trick you, Eric. They
He
act
is
like
6
they're the
foot.
nicest
He's
guys.
6'5" or 4. He's a giant dude, but he's the most harmless fucking guy I've ever met, and that's
That's
saying
how-
something.
That's how they trick you, Eric. Okay, they act
This
like
is
they're
not a
these,
trick.
like they're these these harmless guys there, and then they get you.
Yeah, no,
So it
he's
looks like-
harmless.
It looks like they John Carpenter tried to get Tarkin and fucking Christopher. I can't fucking remember the other guy's name right now in fucking Star Wars. Peter Cushing and
Christopher Lee?
Christopher Lee, yeah, in as Dr. Loomis.
Oh my
Um,
god.
But they
Fucking
they
Count Dooku is him.
Yeah,
That
there
would
it
have been
is. That's
so
the fucking
awesome,
one.
dude.
Yeah. But they both turned
Oh,
it down because
fuck,
it was low,
really?
it wasn't pay. It wasn't enough pay. And it looks like
Was
Christopher Lee was
Tarkin
like,
going to be the cop?
no, they were both put on for Dr. Loomis. What they were looking for. So.
Oh, so I was imagining Loomis as Christopher Lee, and then the cop being Tarkin,
I mean that would
which
be
would have
pretty good.
played totally different.
Yeah. But they both turned it down because it wasn't paying enough. And then I guess Christopher Lee later on was like, "Man, that was a fuck up." Because these movies, did
Yeah,
such,
no shit.
such a good job. So made a whole lot of money.
Yeah, well, I mean, especially if, they start out that kind of a budget, and then they went beyond that,
They would have had to hire a different guy. Christopher Lee was kind of a fucking unit. He was 6 foot. He's 6'5". He's a giant fucking dude.
Yeah, it would have been. It wouldn't have been like fucking Loomis at
He's
the
like-
end with a gun.
He's
It would have been
Mike
Loomis
Myers
running
is up
at
to here
Michael
and he's
Myers.
like, "Are you sure you want to do that?
Yeah,
I know I have fucking force powers." He's just like,
it'd been Loomis running at Michael Myers to tackle him out the fucking window.
You
Could've
know,
been the other
Christopher Lee was like he was like in the SAS doing like James Bond shit during World War II.
"Yeah, he's rad."
It's all
yeah, that's
sorts
right,
of
he
nutty
was,
shit.
wasn't he?
Yeah.
Yeah. He actually got fucking decorated for his fucking services and shit like that. There, he's wasn't he also knighted?
He might have
Yeah.
been. I don't know.
Could have sworn he was knighted.
They knight a lot of people though.
No, I mean like by like the fucking queen and shit like that.
Yeah, they
like
knight
it
a
was-
lot of people too. Yeah,
Okay.
I mean he might have been knighted for what he did in the war, but they knighted a lot of people, dude.
I mean, keep in mind they did knight Sean Connery.
Yeah.
That's true.
It's- Sometimes
Didn't
you just
they-
slap.
Knight like Bono or something.
Yeah. Elton John's knighted.
Oh my
Patrick
gosh.
Stewart's not knighted.
He's not knighted?
He is knighted.
Well, that makes sense. He's Patrick Stewart. That would be sad if we lived in a world where Bono was knighted and not Patrick Stewart. Like,
That
that's
would
fucked
be
up.
quite the world to live in.
Holy shit, that would be fucked up, wouldn't it?
I don't even know what you get with that. I mean, is you fucking get like a cool shit with that? You get paid for that? Probably
They
not.
give you an Uzi, dude.
Get an Uzi.
I don't know. That's what I always imagined. They can't give him a sword now.
They fucking knight him and then hand him a fucking Uzi. Is it like in a cool
Yeah.
like elaborate case and shit like that?
Yeah.
You know, the national gun of Britain, the Uzi.
And then he's like, Patrick Stewart just kicks the door in on evildoers. He's like, engage. He just wastes them.
Oh man.
Christ.
No, we need that fucking movie. That'd be fucking cool.
We need it. Well, guess what, dude?
Oh my
when
gosh,
AI,
you could AI do that shit. Yeah.
when
Mr.
AI
Spock,
gets its shit
get
together, and we
strapped.
can
We're
make a
going
fucking, we can make a fucking Patrick Stewart movie where he's like, oh my god, Commando, but with Patrick Stewart saying
have
Star
just
Wars
have him
or
be
stuff.
actual fucking Patrick Stewart too. So he's just like
Yeah,
Oh,
he's out
dude.
there like fucking doing like a stage thing, and then like terrorists come in to take over the fucking
Uh-huh.
theater, and he's gotta like get his fucking
Uh-huh.
night Uzi.
Yeah. Okay, well, like, what? Okay. So Patrick Stewart plays Avery Bullock on American Dad,
Yeah.
and that fucking character is just fucking nuts. Like, doing cocaine, having women just massacre his penis with wiffle ball bats. I mean, jumping out the windows, like, and this is Patrick Stewart saying and doing like all this kind of shit there and there. So it always just I find it just so immensely hilarious to hear Patrick Stewart in a character that like looks because in the TV show there they design Avery Bullock to look just like Patrick Stewart does too. Like you're watching an animated Patrick Stewart just say and do this just absolutely off the wall crazy ass fucking shit, and you're like, this is Picard if he got a severe brain injury, and he's just like completely changed his personality up. Like, he's just out there just like fucking just doing fucking lines of blow with fucking Worf and shit, and going out there fucking just applying fucking everything he can. He didn't give a
Charlie
fuck.
Sheen Stewart is what you're saying.
Uh-huh.
Oh
Like,
my
he's
god,
out
you can
there
talk
fucking-
about Tiger Blood.
Exactly, like he's out there trying to fuck more women than fucking what's his face is fucking number 2
Riker?
Riker. Yeah. If
Yeah,
you out there
that's
trying to fuck more
impossible,
women than
dude.
fucking Riker, well, that's what I'm saying.
That's
Trying
ridiculous.
to.
There's
You
no
know.
shot. It's like he can't even get close. It's sad.
Well,
How
I mean,
embarrassing he would even
Well,
attempt
I mean,
it
like to
either.
be fair,
To be fair.
right,
To be
most of
fair.
Riker's, sexual conquests are on the fucking holodeck. You know what I mean? It's one of the reasons why they're like so strict on making sure the holodeck never malfunction, the holograms don't turn real, because they can't afford the paternity suits that Riker would be fucking getting. landed with.
Okay, so on Voyager, apparently like the whole thing is run off of these bio bags and shit like
Uh-huh.
that. If Riker was on that fucking ship, he would have gotten
He would have
Voyager
got the
pregnant.
ship pregnant.
Oh god,
Yeah.
no, yeah, absolutely, 100%.
Oh my god.
Uh-huh.
The ship's just like number 1. Oh, everybody's like, what the fuck? The ship just starts shaking.
I was like, damn it, number 2, get the fuck out of there now! Get your dick out of it! I don't know how many times I fucking have told you this. Quit fucking
You
the
know, he
ship.
would have been
Ridiculous.
banging Janeway too. She wouldn't have been able to fucking resist that shit.
We're goddamn officers of Starfleet, start acting like it. You're over here putting your dick in everything. God damn it.
Then he
So
would have
that's what I
made
signed up
super
for.
Borg babies with 7 of 9.
All right.
Yeah.
Well, that's why the Borg wouldn't want to assimilate him. They're afraid he might give him some kind of disease. They're like, that fucking thing is going to give us
All
a
right.
fucking virus. All right. Like, no.
I'm gonna have to input here with the benefit of actual military experience. He wouldn't be over there. I mean, he probably would be banging the other officers, but he would be spreading clap around all of his like lower enlisted space people.
He leaves the clap on. This is
They-
Star Trek, dude. They have that gadget. They're just like, "Beer, beer, 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 beer," and then the clap's gone. He's like scanning. I have the clap. All right, time to bang a lower one. Let's go down to the enlisted guys.
Uh-huh.
They're
Well,
they're
that's his
not.
marker. That's his calling card, the clap.
Yeah, they're
You-
not giving the lower enlisted access to that shit because
You
they'll wear
remember-
it out.
You remember the episode where that big laser thing had to go across the whole ship to cleanse
Uh-huh.
the ship of like whatever
Yeah.
weird shit?
Yeah.
That was because Riker spread some weird fucking shit through the ship, and they
Yeah,
just had to
yeah.
they had to laser it so
Mhm.
no biological material would
Uh-huh.
survive.
He
He
gave the
made
ship
gonorrhea,
chlamydia.
syphilitis, the other
Yeah.
one. I can't remember the rest of it.
Gonosyphilis blades.
Yeah,
Yeah,
that's
exactly.
it. He made
Uh-huh.
that for real.
He gave that to the fucking
With a
ship. and just-
Klingon
and it was
disease,
just like,
too.
Yeah. Mhm, yeah. Well, they got fucking Klingon worms. Mhm. He's got
Oh,
the goddamn
man.
bloodworms in his anus now.
Damn it!
Mhm.
All right, what rating did you guys give this movie?
This movie is a 4-star movie. It's pretty good.
Yeah, I also give it 4 stars. It holds up, still good.
Oh, for an old movie, I'd say it was pretty decent. I'll give it 2.5.
10 out of 10.
Robert gives it 10 out of 10.
My favorite part's when he was running around in the woods with the machete, with his
I
hockey
like
mask.
that too.
That's the
No,
best
yeah,
part.
oh yeah, that was definitely a good part.
When he
there.
gets the hockey mask, it's fucking amazing.
Oh.
I
Yeah.
love those cool knife hands he has too.
Yeah, oh
those are
yeah,
fucking
oh yeah,
cool.
and how he can like go into people's dreams.
Yeah,
God.
And
Man,
when
I
he
really
was the
wish you-
drill instructor in Vietnam,
yeah,
No,
that was cool too.
And he
he's
was-
over there like
and he-
teaching his kids the little engine
and
that
he's-
could.
and
you
he
know?
was slapping Joker,
Yeah.
Private Joker around.
Fuck yeah, dude. Fuck yeah,
Oh
man.
man! All right, I gave this movie 4.5 stars. Next week choice is Eric's choice. It is the beginning of Nonsense November. So what are you gonna
Does
choose?
he have something yet?
I'm gonna choose. We've never watched this movie before. It's Dumb and Dumber. I'm gonna choose it.
Have we never watched this movie?
It doesn't quite fit the bill of Nonsense November because it's more absurd than nonsense. But
I
one
mean,
of
we could
our
watch Dumb
members-
and Dumber, and then that would really fit. Nonsense
Don't you
November.
fucking dare!
Oh.
No, hell no.
It fits
That
Nonsense
movie doesn't
November because it's
exist.
fucking nonsense.
Okay, yeah, but
alright?
here's the thing,
No.
though. I actually kind of
No.
like Dumb and Dumber. Okay, I found the
It's-
movie funny. I
Oh
laughed.
damn it!
during
Now he remembers it.
Oh, he's definitely watched it.
I just didn't
Yes, he
recognize the
knows.
goddamn fucking person you were talking about. You think I remember actors' actual names? Fuck
Come
no.
on.
You don't remember
You
any
know
of the
that.
lines from the
I know there's
movie. You
Lloyd
should
and there's
rewatch it.
Carrie in
Dude.
there, and I know
Wait,
they
did we
fucking
watch
put
all the
hot
Super
sauce
Troopers?
on the dude's fucking hamburger.
Yes.
That's what it was. It was one of those movies I was gonna pick, and I can't remember what it was.
The
It's not
Super
Club Dread.
Troopers?
It's the other one.
No, okay, not Club Dread.
No, I'm not picking Quasi. I'm not doing that. It's too
I
weird.
I don't know what Quasi is, so that's okay.
It's a new one from Broken Lizard.
Oh, okay.
Okay, we're gonna stick with my other one, Time Cop. That's definitely a nonsense movie.
Okay.
Type cop.
Thank
Any
you. Better
extra
say
points
it.
for
Do
having
not.
shit to say about it to Neil deGaslight Tyson? Okay,
Neil deGrasse Tyson.
Neil
We're gonna watch,
deGaslight.
Oh, okay.
We'll watch Time Cop next week
Ricky,
for our first
what?
Nonsense
And
November.
is this the 1994 Time Cop?
Is there
Yeah.
more than one Time Cop?
I don't know.
Oh my gosh. He's like, I typed
There's
it in.
definitely
This is-
Time Cop 2 with not Jean-Claude Van Damme. He
That's
looks a
one of
lot
those, huh?
different.
All right. Yeah, so we'll watch Time Cop next week. That'll be it, guys. Thanks for watching. We'll talk to you next week for the beginning of Nonsense November as we watch Time Cop next Sunday, 7:00 p.m. Pacific time over on youtube.com/Heroic Adventure Productions. Thanks for watching, everybody. Talk to you probably Tuesday, Wednesday. We'll be playing some games around 6 or 7 p.m. Pacific time for those. But that'll be it. Have a good night, and we'll talk to you next week.
See ya.
Bye.
Later.
Mouse. There.
Robert just, he's like, oh, what
Welcome
the
back
hell,
to another
boy?"
2.5 stars.
I
I'm
saw it on
joined
the
by
YouTubes. I was like, hey, I know these people.